Well, good morning, everyone. Today's Friday, but I'm doing my theme Thursday today. And I am changing my two Lee Middletons. They were still in some wintry clothes. And I usually don't change them much. They just sit on my dresser and I enjoy looking at them. I love Lee Middletons and their little chubby hands. Yeah, little chubby hands. And their cute little legs. And they are 1/4 limbs, so I don't like the cloth to show, so I just put on a longer shirt on her. But this little dress I got in a lot of clothes that I got, and I think it's so cute. But it's got a little bow and some sequins and some flowers, and it's pink for today's theme, or yesterday's theme. But I put on the darker pink bow thinking that it would blend in with her shoes, because these are my favorite shoes with the big flowers on top. Yep, and I thought she would look fancy. Yeah, and this is Jade, and she's got brown eyes and a pouty little face, the poor girl. So, but I started my doll collection, well, when I was little, just baby dolls, but as an adult, I started my collection with Lee Middletons because I think they are so adorable. And that's how I started my YouTube channel years ago. It was me and Lena, who's now 12. She was either 3 or 4 at the time. And we had our Lee Middletons until we got our first reborn doll. So if you want to go back and look at some of those first videos on my channel, they might give you a little bit of a laugh. But when they were changing things around on YouTube, I did delete several of my videos, and I changed my channel to children only because I just didn't know what to do. And I got real busy with my kids, and I got grandchildren and all kinds of stuff. And so I just didn't make videos for a while. So for some of you that are just meeting me for the first time, I'm Amy. Lucky Ducky Reborn Nursery is my nursery, and I was pretty active before. Yeah, but now my youngest 2 kids are 12 and 13, and they're up doing their own thing, and so Mom has more time. Yeah, Mom has a little bit more time now. And I have 2 grandchildren. One is Silas, and he's 2, and Sarah was born on Halloween last year, so she's 7 months. And I keep wanting to put a picture at the end of my video, so we'll see if I remember. So this is little Jade. And then I will also show you my other Lee Middleton. And his name is Tommy. So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, here's Tommy. Isn't he adorable? And I just left his little piggies out, because aren't they so cute? And he has red hair under there. You can't see it very good, but he's a redhead. And he's also a thumb sucker, but he likes his passies. So he's got his little chase passy. And he's in a little railroad outfit. And my stepdad loves trains. And him and my mom got married when I was 9. And so I grew up with model trains, like a whole basement full. So I know all about model trains and a lot about trains too. So on vacations, we went on many train rides. And they went on even more, you know, when we went to college and stuff. So, yeah. And so my kids always had train outfits. And they always had little little wooden trains, and Thomas the train. And now Silas, my grandson, he likes trains. When I was there last, he lives in an apartment, and you can hear the trains go by. And so I said, "Do you hear that sound?" And he looks, and I said, "That's a train." So then every time he heard the noise of the whistle blowing, He says, train. So we introduced him early at 2. But this outfit has another very special meaning. So that's another reason I wanted him to have it on, because sitting on my dresser, I'll be able to walk by it and have memories of this outfit. My oldest son, who just turned 22 on May 24th, he was a micro preemie. So he was only 1 pound, 14 ounces, and he was born 3 months early. So he wasn't supposed to be born until August, the end of August. So yeah, we spent 3 months in the hospital, in the NICU. And he was a cutie, just like now. And the nurses, there's 2 nurses that worked together, and they kind of fought over him, who got to feed him, and they usually worked nights. So after about 6 weeks, I went home and then traveled the hour to see him every day, kind of like a full-time job. And Katie, my oldest, would go to daycare. So I had to leave him at night, and that was hard. But these 2 nurses really loved him, and so they would hold him and rock him and all kinds of stuff when I was gone. And when we were leaving, the one nurse, she gave me this outfit for Ian. And she'd gotten it out of the gift shop at the hospital. So it means a lot to me. Just reminds me of all those nurses that took care of my baby when I couldn't be there. And it also reminds me of what a miracle he is. He's 22 years old, and he's still a little guy. But we have some short genes in our family anyway. But he's about 5'5", and he wears like a size 28 jean. So that tells you how thin he is. But guess what? He just bought his first home. Yes, at 22. Well, he's 21 when he bought it. But in high school, he took welding classes. And so he's a welder. So in our area, welders make some good money. And he works lots of hours. You know, they work 10 to 12 hours every day. It's kind of hard on your body. But he's little, so he can kind of squeeze under stuff too to weld. So he's pretty good at what he does. And so he was able to afford a house. So we're pretty proud of him. And this weekend, we're going to go have s'mores and cook out at his house. So, yeah, that's a big thing in our family. And then we're also excited because my daughter, Katie, lives in Montana, has for 2 years since our grandson was born, moved out there to be with his dad, and they got married. And then they had Sarah. They've done a lot in the last couple years. And they have never come back to Iowa. We've gone there probably 6 or 7 times. And in the last couple years, because we don't want to miss out on these babies. So we try to go every 3 months or so. She sends me pictures every day and videos. The kids know me by video now, so it's kind of fun. My grandson will take the phone and run around the house and show me his toys. And so it's, you know, a different relationship than if he was here, but it's pretty good. And then yesterday, Sarah held us, and she's 7 months, so she put us in her mouth. That wasn't good. But we got to see her 2 little teeth that she got. So as you can tell, I'm a proud grandma. But then I have 2 younger kids that I talked about before. They're 13 and 12, and we adopted them from foster care. We did some foster care, and that's Trent and Lena. So there's a little bit about my family, kind of an update. What I've done in the last couple years that I wasn't making videos and why. And you got to see some cutie patooties. So I hope everyone has a great Friday and a great weekend. And I hope people will start watching my videos because I'm having fun. So you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.